Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to the StarCraft 2 Own It Shack. It's David here bringing you another commentary. So, let me start this video by saying I am so sorry that I haven't uploaded in almost 4 years. I know, it has been an incredibly long time and frankly I have no idea where the time went. The truth is, I always had the intention of uploading that next video, but never got around to it. 4 years ago, my schedule was absolutely crazy and just getting worse. School was becoming a nightmare, and I found myself not even having the time to play anymore, let alone invest time into creating content for this channel. I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to continue, but I'm glad that I can now, because things have changed considerably. A lot has changed. It's been 4 years. I'm not in school anymore. Since then, I've graduated. It's been almost a year and a half, actually, since I've graduated, and I now have a full-time job. Which is awesome. This is actually a lot better than school, so I couldn't be happier. And given that I have a full-time job, I actually have quite a bit more time at my disposal now than I used to. So that lends itself naturally to creating new videos. But in addition to that, we've had an awesome expansion come out. This Legacy of the Void expansion is by far my favorite. I prefer it over both Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm. And there's a ton of reasons for that. First, I love the new economic changes. I love this idea of promoting faster expanding and less turtling. It makes the game feel so much more like Brood War, at least aside from the Terran versus Protoss matchup, where there was action all over the map, tons of opportunities to expand, and expanding was really rewarded. And that's exactly how Legacy of the Void plays. It's awesome. I love it. I love Brood War, and I love this new expansion. Also, the units they've added are great. I love the return of the Lurker. It feels just like it did in Brood War, and it's a really fun unit to play against, and I'm guessing, I'm not a Zerg player, but I'm guessing the Zergs are enjoying using it as well. Also, I find that this new expansion has a lot more strategic diversity available with these new units. The Zerg now has new tech pads with Ravagers and Roaches, and this new Lurker tech, and of course the Mutiling Bane of the past is still viable. Protoss has new robotics tech, and it's awesome to see. I love the increased High Templar play as well in some of the matchups that I've been seeing. I love it. There's action all over the place. And finally, Terran. The Liberator is amazing. I love this unit. A lot of you guys remember, Mech was my favorite style. I absolutely enjoyed playing the Siege Tank because it was that positional unit that dealt huge amounts of damage, or at least used to. Not quite so good anymore, but we'll get to that. And that's how the Liberator feels. It's just like playing Mech when you use Liberators. And that's really inspired me to take up this game seriously and start making new videos again. So that's great. Now, let me explain some of my plans for the future. So I just invested in a brand new gaming machine, which is great because my old one was actually getting really old. It was older than StarCraft 1, in fact. I bought it for StarCraft 1. Or sorry, not StarCraft 1, what am I saying? For Wings of Liberty. So it's almost 6 years old, and I needed a change. And this new one, it really allows me to upload very high quality videos that I couldn't in the past. The best part about it is that I can now play StarCraft 2 while recording high quality video and audio at 60 frames per second without a single bit of lag. It's amazing, and that's going to help me make more videos, because one of the most frustrating things in the past was having to play at a lower frame rate just to record. It made me not want to record live gameplay, and that's not a situation you want to be in as a commentator, of course. Now, as for my goals, the priority will be to finish the Master League Quest series. This was a series of first-person videos in which I showed my own gameplay, so you could see my mouse clicks, my button clicks. There was even a nice camera on my keyboard so you could see my hand and mouse movement and all that. And the idea was to show you my progression and skill on my way to reaching the Master League. I never got there, and I'm still not there. I'm still in Diamond League to this day. So my number one priority is going to be to get to Master League and record videos along the way to show you my progress. Hope you like those videos. It was your preferred video type in the past, and hopefully there's some new guys coming in to watch the channel as well that'll like them too. Now my second priority is going to be something I haven't really done in the past. With all these new community feedback updates issued by Blizzard, which I really appreciate by the way, because I love the transparency and the frequent updates to the game. It really feels a lot better knowing that changes are being made in the right direction. Now given that they're doing that, and they're asking for feedback, I'm going to do my best as a content creator to give that feedback in video form. What I'm going to be doing is filming a ton of videos in these balanced test maps to play test the new changes and give my feedback on them. In particular, for the next balance update that's been proposed with increased siege tank damage, no more meta tanks or tank evacs, whatever you want to call it, and this change to the Ravager that makes it deal less damage against everything except bio, I'm going to be uploading some videos about that, because this, I believe, is going to be the most significant change in Legacy of the Void, potentially the most significant balance change for Terran since the start of the game. And that goes all the way back to Wings of Liberty. If they implement this siege tank buff, we could truly see siege tanks finally be viable in Terran versus Protoss, and that is something that excites me greatly. So I will be doing my best to play test this a ton, show what the different unit interactions look like, especially in Terran versus Protoss. And if you happen to be a Protoss player that wants to be a part of that with me, and you're around my skill level, so I'm about a high diamond, mid to high diamond right now. If you're around there in Protoss, I'd be very happy to play some games with you, as long as you're okay with me uploading those here as part of this community feedback content that I want to create. So that'll be my second priority. And let's talk about way down the road. So one of my goals is to get to Master League, of course. Now, once I get there, I would absolutely love to start creating some of those tutorial type videos again. I made those in the past, but I never really felt like they were that good because my own skill as a player wasn't really high enough to give you an in-depth analysis on some of the strategies, weaknesses, and strengths, and how to really perfect it. Once I'm in Master League, I feel like I might at least have a little bit more qualification to do that. And so that's something I'm really interested in, and I hope to focus more on the mech style of play should these changes go through. Now, one thing I can't promise at the moment is a fixed schedule. My goal is to upload once per week, but it could be that some weeks I don't meet that goal, and others, perhaps, I surpass it. At any rate, without school interfering in my life anymore, whether I want to make videos is truly going to be something that is of my choosing, and that's a great position to be in. I don't foresee myself quitting anytime soon because I'm really enjoying the game, and so my intent is to create videos as long as you guys are around to enjoy them. So with that, thank you very much for listening. All you old timers who've potentially come back to watch this video, I'm really glad you're here, and again, I do apologize that I couldn't make content for you over the last 4 years. For anyone new who's stumbled across this channel, welcome. I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy my first commentary, which should be arriving very shortly. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you then. Bye guys.